for free, only if we dare to imagine a future beyond anything that's available today.
Science fiction novelist Jules Verne predicted that cars would one day run on air. Ironically, Francis Guy Negre just happens to share his birthday.
Yes, Jules Verne was born the same day of me.
And Monsieur Negre has created the air car. Fully functional prototypes of lightweight cars fueled completely by compressed air.
On a cherché à faire, enfin, si vous voulez, on est parti d'une page blanche et on a cherché à faire une voiture nouvelle, une voiture qui ne corresponde pas à...
Something like 10 years ago, we arrived at the conclusion that doing some sport cars, some efficient cars, some consuming cars was not the solution, and that there is a real problem with petrol, there is a real problem with emissions, and we have to do something. And I'm working with my father since 1993, and we arrived at the solution that we can use compressed air.
Imagine, it costs nothing to fill up your car with gas. But that gas also happens to be the same gas that fills your lungs with every breath.
The principle is simple. En fait, tous les moteurs fonctionnent avec de l'air comprimé. On aspire de l'air dans un moteur, on le comprime, on le réchauffe, il augmente de pression, ça pousse un piston. Dans notre moteur, dans le moteur MDI, on crée la pression avant, on la met sur le piston et on pousse le piston.
But in this kind of engine, what we are doing, we are bringing the air with high pressure, and if you take into account the fact that you need to compress the air and to expand it into the engine, this is a whole system totally free of emission.
Actually, the air car does have emissions. It's ice cold, completely clean, highly breathable air. Imagine a fleet of air car taxis in thermally challenged cities like Los Angeles or Mexico City, cleaning and cooling the atmosphere as they ferry people about.
Il est certain que l'air comprimé, ce n'est pas un carburant, ce n'est pas un combustible. L'air comprimé, c'est un vecteur d'énergie. Il faut le comprimer et après il va restituer, il va nous redonner ce qu'on lui a apporté.
For Guy, the motive behind his creation is philosophical.
Enfin, c'est pas pourquoi. Ce sont des raisons qui viennent peu à peu, step by step. Il n'y a pas de raison. C'est une logique. Il s'agit de créer un mouvement. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut
Movement powered by air. 200 miles on one tank with speeds of up to 60 miles per hour.
You can fill it with an air station in 3 minutes, or you can plug it on a normal electric plug, and then using this alternator we have inside of the car, which is also an engine, you can drive the air engine as a compressor and fill the tank.
Enfin, on a cherché à faire une voiture qui est une voiture pratique. Donc on a fait une voiture d'utilité. Aujourd'hui, la voiture gadget, c'est un petit peu dépassé. Il faut faire une voiture légère, donc on l'a travaillé avec.
It's very light, of course, because our car has to be light. This is a frame just to glue the body on the chassis. This is a body glued, quite finished. You have some aluminum parts just here. That is part of the chassis.
Strong, lightweight, practical, a solid structure that carries compressed air tanks underneath to propel it. For some, it's hard to believe.
Of course, many skeptic is normal. Mais en fait, il est toujours plus facile d'être sceptique.
They can say whatever they want. I know my technology. I know what there is inside, and I know the potential there is inside of this technology.
More than just potential, the air car is the real deal. The air car isn't cost-free to operate because it takes energy to compress air. But interestingly, MDI has created a generator powered by compressed air, which presents a tantalizing possibility. What if that generator was on board the car? Then one day perhaps the compressed air that runs the cars will also run a generator to compress its own air. A car that runs on air and constantly replenishes itself, round and round, a perfect circle, perpetual motion. Never needing to be refueled, never polluting the atmosphere. And a cute-looking car all for about $15,000. Now that's a future car. there are many who have left the gas can behind and explored the possibilities of propulsion without petroleum. These are the modern-day automotive heroes, walking the road from gasoline to biofuels and hybrids. Electric cars with phenomenal acceleration, clean and efficient hydrogen cars, solar cars, and even, as Jules Verne predicted, air cars.
Take a deep breath.